And when studying the film, what impressed you about the Dolphins defense?
Well, what impressed me about this football team, and it's no wonder they're on a 4-game winning streak, is they're scoring points, all three phases. Their defense is scoring points, their special teams are scoring points, their offense is scoring points, and that's a dangerous combination. But their defense in general, that front seven is very talented. They can get after the quarterback. They really affect that quarterback rating. They're doing a good job of that right now. They're causing turnovers, and they're dictating to a lot of teams because of what they're doing scheme-wise, and we cannot let that happen to us. They're going to challenge our protection system. They've put that on tape. They're not bashful about blitzing the quarterback. I think they went 20 blitz zeros in one game. So we have to be ready for their pressure. That's going to be a big deciding point in this game, is how we handle their pressure.
And Coach, when you did your evaluations before the NFL draft, I'm sure you evaluated Tua. And what stuck out to you about the quarterback?
I'd say his intangibles are off the charts. He's an outstanding young man, hard worker, ultimate competitor. I got nothing but good things to say about him. He's going to be a starting quarterback in this league for a long time, and it did not surprise me at all that Brian made the switch.
You, Joe Burrow, and Tua are having. Is there any competitiveness between you guys to kind of you want to go and beat those guys and you want to play better than them? And is there any competitiveness from your side when facing one of these two guys?
Personally, I think I just look at it as a matchup each week and worried about the team that we're playing in. It's always great to keep up with those guys, but I think it's more important to beat the guys that you're playing against. So whether it's the Raiders or whether it's the Broncos, that's the matchup that you're looking forward to.
And then just like you were talking about the defense, just what are some things that stood out to you about the way their cornerbacks play and how aggressive they are?
Yeah, they play at the right amount of aggressiveness, and like I said, they're really well coached, and they play great coverage behind all their pressures, and so it's a tough task, but got to watch as much film as we can to be prepared.
Shane, when you look at the Dolphins' defense, just what have you seen from them? They just keep on taking the ball away. They're making big plays. Just what have you seen from your evaluations of them?
What you said, I mean, they're doing a heck of a job of taking the ball away. They're giving up, I want to say, 18 points a game. They're number one in scoring defense. They give you multiple looks on defense, disguise things. They do what they do, and Coach Flores and his staff has done a heck of a job in their second year there, getting those guys rolling. They're aggressive. The linebackers fly around, and they got Vanoy, from New England, so he knows the system really well. He's wired into it, and the rest of the guys are following suit. So it's going to be, like I always say, but it's going to be a heck of a challenge. They're playing really good football right now, but we're excited.
Shane, do you remember scouting Tua at all during the draft process?
Yeah, we looked at him.
What was your evaluation of him as a quarterback, you being an offensive mind and everything?
Yeah, he was a good player, can run around, make plays. He was electric, and he was good in the pocket too. He's not as tall as Justin, but he was able to stand in there and throw those big ends for his size and see the field really well. He was a good player, made a ton of plays at Alabama. Overall, just a great athlete.
Both Tua and Fitz can move around a little bit. Do you feel that Tua presents a different challenge in the movement? And because he's a young quarterback, do you feel your defense could be more intricate against him with your scheme and what have you?
Well, he does. He's a little bit more elusive, I would say. His athleticism back there, he can make people miss inside close quarters. Fitz was a guy that if he saw something that he knew the way a defense was playing, he would try to take advantage of it with his feet. I don't know. There's not a lot of tape to see that. We went back to college a little bit and watched Tua a little bit as well. But, we're well aware of it. We have not done a real good job. Remember I talked to you up until the bye week where quarterback scrambles. They got some yards on us, and we got hurt in the red zone with Carr, on a big third down where he scrambled. Coverage was good, but we didn't make a play on him scrambling. So we're going in with the same mindset this week with Tua that we got to do a really good job of keeping him contained, not letting him get space within our rush. As far as the different looks, that's every week. You try to give quarterbacks different looks. I think he knows where to go with the ball. He understands things, the coverages he sees. But, you line up and you try to give quarterbacks different looks in different situations.
Realistically, Coach, your cornerbacks can only stick to a receiver so long before the quarterback starts to scramble and kind of creates their own space there. What's your philosophy, or if you can share your philosophy on your cornerback sticking to a receiver when the play breaks down or the quarterback is back there trying to create more time?
Sure. On the particular one that I think you're talking about, where I just mentioned with Casey, we called a coverage, and the initial coverage was really good. I thought everybody fit up the routes very well, and it forced the quarterback to hitch. We lost contain, and then all bets are off. And then it's really just find the man in your zone and lock onto him and play him for the rest of the down. And, that's how you do it. And whoever the free player is, when he crosses the line of scrimmage, come up and help and keep it from being an extended play. So, yeah, initially the coverage was really good, really tight coverage on it. It just, when they extend the play like that, you have to turn, really man turn, find your man in your zone and play him through the rest of the down. And that's where there was a little bit of a breakdown.
Now, I know you played down there in South Florida, but the humidity, is that truly an advantage for the home field? And then how do you talk to your team? What do you say to your teammates about preparation for the humidity down there?
I would just say, especially being out here in California, just push yourself in practice. Run to the ball, make it hard in practice. So when it's game day, it's that much easier. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie and say it doesn't, affect people, but it does. It gets really humid and hot down there. So I don't know what the weather is like right now down there. Last time I heard it was like a tropical storm or something. But it's always hot. But like I'm going out today in long sleeves, just to try to get my body acclimated to that type of heat and humidity.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Yep. Thank you.
Do you feel like you're getting better in that department, that the number of negative plays and negative snaps that you have are sort of decreasing as you get more experience?
Absolutely, for sure. And there's just the two, 3 plays that I got to eliminate every game. And so just got to keep working on that stuff. And the thing about that is it's what really bothers me is the stuff that I feel like I can control. It's not getting beat. It's me losing a little bit on my technique or things like that. So I just got to keep focusing on that, and I'll be able to keep improving.
Anthony mentioned specifically the other day that the one thing that he would hope from you is that you play with a little more intensity, sort of consistently. Has that been something that you've talked to with Coach Campen and the coaching staff, and sort of how do you do that? How do you go about being more consistent in terms of your intensity?
Yeah, absolutely. I've talked to both of them about it, and I think it just keeps coming with being more comfortable. The more comfortable you are with everything you see, you're able to play faster and add a little bit of that intensity into your game for sure.
Or what is the challenge of facing a rookie quarterback, since you've already faced one earlier this year with Burrow?
Young legs, fresh, they move around, very mobile. A lot of the older quarterbacks want to sit in the pocket, so I know he's looking to get out, so we got to keep him in the pocket.
Maybe same challenges on the quarterback draws and stuff that you guys saw with Burrow week 1?
Yeah, for sure.
If you like that video, check out more.